This is not working. Okay, hi everybody and welcome back to another CYT-Crypto show. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we'll be going over the markets and just look at what's happening in the world of crypto and just kind of talking about why this bull market is just, for me, I think it's just starting. I think we've got a small window of, not a small window of opportunity, a 4 to 5 month window of opportunity here to make as much money as possible, take profits, sit on the sidelines, see what happens, and then start getting back into alts again or start getting into your favorite alts and start building up your positions. That's what I'm looking to do. So we'll be talking about that. I'm just going to make sure we are live and everything, the sound is working okay. Take profits. Yep, sound is working okay. That's good. I just fixed it just before we came on air. And I'm going to see who's in the house just now. We've got Rob Fiddler is in the house. Welcome to you. Coffee time. Yes, I've literally just made a fresh pot of coffee. Chris from Edinburgh is in. Good to see you here, mate. Mark Innes is good. Good to see you here. Haven't seen you in a while, mate. Johan is in. Brundle25 is in. The music is the sound of the success. Yes, I still love that music even after 4 years. Donny Don Matthew is in the house as well. Stephen Seedhouse, Jason Claydon is in. Kovacs Tibor, Coco is in. Newman Lord, P. Lee is in the house. VRA, I'll be talking about VRA as well. Husky is in and CK is in the house as well. Christian Isaac is in. Good to see you, mate. Auto Electrician London is in as well. Hopefully you're right, Stephen. It's just the beginning. I think it is just the beginning. I think this is just a snippet, a kind of wee snippet of what we're going to be seeing over the next coming months. I do think, as I said, I think it's going to be a smaller window of opportunity than we might think. I don't think this is going to run for ages and ages and ages. But we'll see. You never know in crypto. One day is totally different from the next. So with that, we will jump into the markets and see what is happening just now. Just make sure again. We can see this okay and everything is working okay. Into the markets. Yeah, should be good. Okay, so jump into the markets just now. Where have we got just now? Just reload this. $2.4 trillion at the moment is the overall market capitalization. We've got a Bitcoin dominance is still going down at 42%. So this is really significant. We'll have to keep an eye on this. The Bitcoin dominance down to 42.8%. That's a low number. I think back in the real kind of bull run in 2017, 2018, we're talking as low as 35%, getting even lower than that as well, around about the 30% mark. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. That's really significant. Ethereum, 16.3%. That's going up all the time as well. Ethereum gas prices are coming down as well that we can see. Okay, so looking at the top 100 just now, you can see Bitcoin 55,000, Ethereum 3,400. It did touch 3,500, nearly the 3,600 level. And it did a chart yesterday saying it could actually break out to 4,200. But it came back within this the parameters, and I'll show you that in a second as well. We'll look at Ethereum. So we were breaking out of an ascending triangle here. We broke out and it should have went to the upside of about 4,200 or 4,100, sorry, but it kind of broke back down quite quickly and broke to the downside of that triangle. So that doesn't mean to say it's going to kind of break down to 3,100 or something, but it could do. We'll have to be careful of that as well. So we've been extremely bullish on Ethereum for forever, to be honest. But Ethereum I still think is going to go higher, and I think we're going to see $10,000 for Ethereum relatively soon. I do believe we're going to see $10,000 relatively soon for Ethereum. See, just making sure the sound is working okay, because there's always problems with the sound on this. Yep, good. So yeah, I think Ethereum is going to shoot up big time. We'll look at Bitcoin price as well, where we're just kind of languishing along with Bitcoin as well. But I think Bitcoin is going to surprise us. I think that's going to surprise us. We'll look on the daily for Bitcoin. You can see it's still, when you put it on the kind of macro scale, and look at it, you can see just how high it's gone and how parabolic it's gone. If we kind of zoom in, if we look at the weekly and look at that, just how parabolic it's gone from 10,000 all the way up to 65,000. That's a parabolic move, and just here as well, it just keeps on doing this, and it follows this trend line as well. So if we follow the trend line for Bitcoin, I've spoken about this before, where are we going to be in a couple of years' time? You're talking at least $320,000 for Bitcoin. There's no question in our mind. Could we have another fall? Yes, we could. But if we're going on this scale, and this is a logarithmic kind of scale, if we're going on this kind of support line, we're probably not going to fall below 28,000 again, all the way up. And the lowest is going to go in 2025 will be 336. That's the lowest, and we could get up to 500,000, 1 million for Bitcoin. So a lot of people are discounting Bitcoin just now, saying, is it of any use at the moment? Is it going to be, is Ethereum going to take over? Is one of the others going to take over as well? We don't want that happening. Bitcoin, to a lot of people that don't know about the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. We don't want that narrative to go away. We want to keep that narrative. We want to keep Bitcoin. We want to keep Bitcoin price going up as well. So don't discount Bitcoin. Don't wish for it to go away, because it's not going to go away, and we don't want it to go away. That's not a good thing for the whole market if Bitcoin does start going down and Ethereum flips it, for example, or somebody else kind of flips it, Binance chain flips it or something. We don't want that. That's not good for the markets. Binance is king. Bitcoin is king, and Bitcoin should stay up at the top as well, because to most people that don't know about cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is cryptocurrencies. So we have to remember that as well. We don't want Bitcoin to disappear. We don't want it to go down, and we still want to buy it and use it as well. I think that's the biggest thing. Okay, we'll go back to charts. What else is doing well? We'll just look at the 24-hour. So we've got QTUM. QTUM is going up. Ethereum Classic has had a brilliant run over the last week as well. I know there's a couple of people in the group that have got Ethereum Classic, and they've had a great run over the last kind of week or two, and probably more than that. In fact, we'll go to Coin Checkup. We can go to the 1 month and 3 month chart. So go to the 1 month chart. This is going for every single one. Yeah, QTUM has had a great run. What we were looking at as well, I can't find it. Yeah, Ethereum Classic. So Ethereum Classic over the last month has gone up 833%, 7 days 283%, the last 3 months 1600%, in the last 6 months 2500%. These are kind of insane returns. So I think a lot of these, I don't think NEO, where's NEO just now? I think NEO is going to be due a big run up soon as well. I think we could see a couple 100% for NEO as well. So what to do if you want to see these ones, the safer ones that are going to run up? I've said this before. Go to CoinGecko and look at what they've done for, look at the ones that have not really come up yet over the last month or 3 months. And Coin Checkup's good for that. You can see at a glance what's come up. So we'll just run down this and see what's the lowest run up. You can see these kind of stable coins are going to be there. The synthetics has not had a run up that much. Over the last 6 months, it's had a run up 525%. That's not that much compared to all the others. Ravine, not had a run up. UMA, not really had a big run up. Avi, I think that's going to be a major player. It is a major player just now. If you look at the market cap as well, so Avi is 5.59 billion, but it's not had a major run up like the other alts have. Celsius Network, that's kind of had a run up, but not a huge one. But that's 2.86 billion. And we'll see some of the ones over the last 6 months that have had the biggest run up. Dogecoin, obviously, 62 cents. That's probably going to go up to over $1. I think Elon Musk is going on Saturday Night Live. I think he's starting to talk about the coins just now as well. We'll look at some of them as well. Dogecoin included in that. And I think some of the other moon coins are going to start going up, like Shiba Inu. is going up. Kishu Inu is going up as well. SafeMoon, stuff like that is going up on the back of kind of Dogecoin. And that's probably going to last for a bit, and we'll be looking at that as well. Telcoin has a huge run up. Look at that, 20,000%. You put $1 in, you get $209 back. That's 20,000%. Cake, which is one of the ones I recommended at $23, because I still thought it had a couple 100% left in it. That's run up over the last 6 months for 12,000%. Put $1 in, get $123 back. Or put $1,000 in, get $123,000 back if you want to look at it that way. So what you want to do is look at the ones that have not really had a run up yet. So look again, we'll do the 3-month one. And what's not really had a Cello has not really had a run up yet. I think that could have a Chainlink has not really had a massive run up, but it's 19.92 billion just now. Doesn't mean to say it's not going to go higher, it probably will go higher as well. So that's still to have a big run up as well. Uniswap, 1734% run up over the last 6 months. So that's going to go over $100 as well. So look out for these. Neo is one I like the look of. Litecoin as well, that's probably going to go up big time. Atom, this is one I like that could have a big run up. It's $5.63 billion or $5.36 billion market capitalization. So Cosmos has not had a run up over the last couple of months compared to the others, and I think this could really go up as well. But we're looking for the smaller caps as well. But if you're looking for the safe run up, if you're looking just for maybe 100, 200%, then these are the coins to get into. That's been good over the last 7 days. Telcoin is obviously one of the best ones. That's had a big run up. We see that. Okay, we'll just jump back to chat just now, see what's going on. Husky, is it possible to invest $15, $20 a day and make a killing? Yeah, you could. If you're investing $15, $20 a day, well, not really, to be honest, because if you're paying the fees for it, if you're doing it on Uniswap, you're going to pay $15, $20 for Uniswap fees. So if you're doing it kind of on a daily basis like that, you're not going to make any money at all. There's no point in doing it that way. But if you're doing it other ways, if you were kind of dollar cost averaging in, and you're saying instead of putting $15, $20 a day, you're putting, say, I don't know, $500 a month, you could do it that way and just buy your favourite one. Don't try and speculate. Just buy your favourite one you think is going to go up. Ethereum being the obvious one just now. At these prices, Ethereum I would still recommend to everybody coming into the crypto market. And if you've got a favourite, could be Neo, could be Cardano, could be Solano. It could be those ones that you're looking at as well. So yeah, you can still make a lot of money just now by putting $15, $20 a day. But if you're doing it on a daily basis, that's not a good idea, obviously, because of the fees. Pip Rider is in the house. Good to see you, mate. Mark Innes, you beauty, just the beginning. I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so. Maurice X is in the house. Good morning to you, Newman Lord. Morning, Stephen, everyone. Rob Fitzgerald is in. Omar CK, do you think meme season has another 2-3 months left? I think meme season, these are the meme coins that I was talking about, and we'll get onto that in a second. I think it's still got a bit to run, to be honest. A lot of newbies coming in. This is a problem with crypto at the moment, just now. So a lot of newbies coming in have looked at the likes of Dogecoins, and people are saying we're millionaires because of Dogecoin, TikTok in it and everything else like that as well. And they're looking for the next meme coin. They're looking for the next Dogecoin. That's what they're looking for. This is how kind of Shiba Inu came about. But Shiba Inu have got an exchange coming out. They've got other things going on as well. They've got other coins. They've got an ecosystem being built up. I think that's actually going to do quite well. But there's $1 billion market capitalization just now. So then other people, they're going to start looking at what others are going to start coming up. And that's where the likes of Kishu Inu have come up. And you've got SafeMoon, you've got 100x coin as well. You've got loads of these coins coming up. But they're going to die away. Some of them will stay. Like Shiba Inu, that could stay. Kishu Inu could stay as well. So some of them are going to stay. And we'll just have a look at that just now. Mark Ennis, thank you very much for the Australian $10 donation. Really appreciate that, mate. Okay, so we'll look at this just now. So where are we going? So this is DEX Tools. DEX Tools is a brilliant tool. We use it every single day. We'll look at Shiba Inu, see what that's done. So this was about kind of Elon Musk just talking about getting a Shiba Inu dog. And this is where the dog coins come in, obviously. So on the back of that, Shiba Inu has jumped, it did jump up 90%. 90%. It's since come back down about 22% since then. Is it going to go up? It probably will still go up. I've covered that a lot. I've made a lot of money from Shiba Inu, so I'm not going to kind of diss it now, because I do think it has some substance to it. What else were some of the ones? Are they on here? Kishu has started coming up again, 4807. I did a chart on that yesterday. We'll just take a quick look at the Kishu Inu chart. So you can see here that's in a descending triangle, which would normally be bearish, but in crypto it's a wee bit different. And we're looking for a breakout here, and I said it could break out, a major breakout to 14,750, which is, oh, it's not going to give a percentage, which is about 200% where it is just now. So I think Kishu Inu is going to break out very soon, because they have just got, this is the website, Kishu Inu, they've just brought out Kishu Swap. They did a wee cheeky thing and just nicked in there and got, did Kishu Swap, which is what Shibu are going to do, Shibu Swap, or Shiba Swap, sorry. So they're going to do that as well. That's what they've always planned all along. They kind of delayed it, but Kishu got in there first, got a swap. But the interesting thing is, I'm just going to show you this just now. We'll just go on to Uniswap. Let me turn off my emails. We're going to Uniswap. If we were to buy 1 ETH, how much would that cost us on Uniswap? It might have changed since I was looking at it this morning. I thought this is a bit kind of weird, but we'll look at it just now, and we'll just do one. This is version 3. So it costs you $3,262. Now on Kishu Swap, we'll see if it's the same or lower or higher. USDT. Has it got USDT? Oh, there it is there. It's just a wee bit slow. So how much is it to buy 13421? That's 3226. And that's to sell, sorry, that's to sales, and that's 5%. So we want to go down to 0.5%. And we'll go down to 0.5%. So if I was to sell 1 Ethereum, if I was to buy 1 Ethereum, it would cost me $3,408 from Uniswap. If I was to buy it, 3,422, so it's come back up. So this morning I was looking at, there's about $10, $20, $30 of a difference for it. So that's kind of changed just now. So I thought it was going to be cheaper, because I was thinking, well, so what's going to be the difference? It's just basically a clone of Uniswap. That's what Kishu Swap is. And it was working out cheaper this morning when I was looking at it, but now it's come up to parity again, and it's looking around about the same price to buy. 3,406 there, 3,423. Yeah, so it's looking about the same price to buy. I thought it was going to be cheaper. So it's dipping in and out for some reason, I don't know. But Kishu Swap could be an up and coming one. They've got Kishu Swap out, and obviously they're using Uniswap as well, some way for the liquidity as well, which is a wee bit kind of weird. I don't think Uniswap are protected. Not that they've not protected it, I think it's open source, so anybody could do it basically. So it's looking good for Kishu Swap as well. And Kishu Swap, I think it's only, what, 30 million market capitalization for Kishu Swap. It says 48 million there market capitalization, but you're really half that because of burned already or sent Vitalik Buterin 500 trillion or 50 trillion tokens or something like that. 50 trillion tokens, so that's half that. So really they burned it. So I can see this doing a couple 100%. I can see Shiba Inu doing a couple 100% as well. So I think the meme coins are still here to stay just now, at least for the next couple of weeks, I think, and then they might die off, and the ones with some substance behind them will be quite good as well. The thing with Kishu as well that's quite good is they have passive staking as well. Passive staking, it just means you'll get the tokens without having to do anything. You don't need to download a wallet, and you don't need to do anything at all. You'll just get the tokens. You'll see them building up. So I've got a couple of $1,000s in that. As I said, I've been in and out of Shiba token as well. I do think it's got some substance behind it as well. So Shiba and Kishu are the ones I quite like, the meme coins. I've got the most substance. I've not looked into all of them, but these are some quite good ones. Another chart I want to look at as well is Verasity. Verasity, where are we with Verasity just now? I've spoken about this before. This is my biggest bag, I have to be honest. And expecting big things from Verasity as well. They've not really moved just now. They're going down a bit at the moment. Yeah, they're going down just now. But I think we've got some support around about the 2.5 cent level, which is not that bad at all. And I think Verasity are going to surprise the shit out of a lot of people, to be honest. And I've been talking a lot about this. And I think RJ Mark is kind of working in the background to make things happen. They've got the esports kind of website up and coming. They've just released some numbers for Verasity as well for the esports. So we'll just go to the medium. I think that was just the other day. Just yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, Ultimate Warrior Showdown, Roundup, and Adoption. So some numbers. Total, we had 1.2 million unique viewers for it, 92,000 concurrent views for the Chinese Grand Final. And this is Dota 2. They had a tournament on. And these are the kind of numbers they have as well. So this is for esports, our esports fight club. And what they're doing, they're showcasing their software, they're showcasing the proof of view on this. And this is where they're going to collect all the data like this. Look at Veracity's medium, they're going to collect all that data and say, okay, this is what we've done. This is what proof of view can do. This is the numbers it's got. This is the number of bots, the fake bots that were there as well. This is what they're going to present to other companies, and hopefully they're going to bring in more partnerships for them as well. So what I've done with Twitter as well, I've started a kind of Twitter, not a campaign, but just a Twitter thread. I've done it for ETH and I've done it for VRA. So I'm talking about the road to $3 for VRA. Now I've said in a kind of tweet, I said this could technically or theoretically or hypothetically get to $3 by July 2023. So this is a logarithmic support line here, and I said, okay, if this carries on the way it's going just now, Verasity, we could see a $3 Verasity, which is 100x from here. Probably not going to happen, and I know that, but I said hypothetically we could if we followed this support line. And I got lambasted for it, but a lot of people said, oh, that'd be fantastic if it did. I don't think it will, but it'd be fantastic. It was purely for, well, I think you can see the support line there as well. It could actually happen. Do I really believe it's going to happen? No, I don't 100% believe it's going to happen. Could it happen? Yes, it could. This is crypto after all. And it was for marketing purposes as well. It gets everybody talking on both sides. And the ones that are calling bullshit and the ones that are saying, oh, that'd be fantastic. So that's good. This is why I've done it. This is purely for marketing purposes. But it could still get there. So I kind of put this out. And then you have to ask yourself the question, well, how could it get to $3? So I started this kind of thread saying, okay, they've got a buy back and burn in place as well. What Verasity are looking to do by the end of 2023 is burn another 34% tokens. They burnt 20% tokens already. They want to burn another 34%. However, the prices for burning, they didn't realise they were going to go kind of 10, 20, 30x when they put this back out in November 2020. So I don't know what these buyback and burn rates will be. So you've got that. You've also got the revenue coming in as well. They're projected to be profitable by the end of 2021. You don't hear a lot of that in crypto. So it's a company, obviously, and it should be run like a business as well, which Verasity are doing, and they're going to be profitable by the end of 2021. And these are some of the numbers that they're looking at. So we can see here Q3 and Q4, they're going to be profitable by, that's total operating profit. They're running at a loss just now, obviously with marketing, getting the esports fight club set up and everything. They're on exchanges, you have to pay for exchanges. So that is going to help it as well. The more money they make, the more they can buy back and burn as well. That reduces the number of tokens in circulation, which will push the price higher as well. So that's another reason it could get to $3. Another reason is a proof of view patent worldwide. I spoke about that last week as well. So that is a huge thing as well, this proof of view patent they've got. And also I've said this as well, because I really do believe this. If this gets listed on Huobi Singapore, which I think it could, kind of tagged in Olivia Wing there as well, the CEO of Huobi, it could lift it to 15 cents quite quickly. And we're talking 400-500%. And then subsequently it could get listed on Binance. Now I do believe it will get listed on Huobi and Binance, and that will push it to over 50 cents. And then all the other stuff will push it to the $3. That's what I believe. That's what I think is going to happen with Verasity. Do I believe $3 by July 2023? No, I don't, if I'm being really honest. It'd be fantastic if I did, but I don't at the moment. Where is Verasity just now? You can see here, this is a $3 support line. It's fallen below the support line, which is obviously bearish. But if we look at some support lines here, we've got support around about the 2.5 cent level. So we're fine with regards to the kind of price just now. We've got the ceiling here around about the 5.3 cents level. Once we break through that, then I think we're going to go to new highs, obviously. Once we break through that, we're going to go up to the 10 cents, get listed on Huobi, then get listed on Binance, then all the other news comes out about the partnerships and everything else. So I think it's a really bright future for Verasity. It's my biggest bag just now. Okay, who else have we got in the house? Thoughts on Verasity this year? Just got you, mate. That's Peely. Wendy and Ash. Hi again, Steve from Tasmania. Exciting times. Thank you for offering, much appreciated. My pleasure, mate. It's good to see you. CK, newbies think memes, crypto and think making money is easy as... Yes, so that was going to be my point. A lot of people new coming into the space, a lot of newbies coming into the space, they'll think that they're going to make thousands and thousands of these kind of memes. Some of them do, but most of them are going to get wrecked because they're going to go buy at the top because they don't know what they're doing. So we kind of know what we're doing, so we can dip. We can put a couple $100 here and there into these memes just in case they do go off, in case they blow up. And this is what I did with Shiba Inu. And it did blow up and came back down again, but blew up and took out my profit and I've been in and out since then as well. CK, Hawk and Mali have a bright future. Hawk I looked at as well. Mali, I don't know anything about Mali. I believe that's one that's just been kind of released as well. So it could do. Some of them, as I said, are going to be here to stay. They're going to start out as meme tokens, like Dogecoin. That was purely a kind of joke coin in the very beginning, but 3-4 years later, it's in the top 5. Who would just kind of even predicted that? Newman Lord, SafeMoon is the latest scam everyone is talking about. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that one. I went to How's Things in Paradise. CK, have you heard of GNSH? I haven't heard of that. What time are we on? 10:29, so I've got time to look at these as well. GNSH, now I've seen it up there. There it is. I knew it was up there on Dex Tools. So what we're looking for when we go into these, I don't think, is this a meme coin? Ganesha token. When we go into these, we want to look at the liquidity. This is why Dex Tools are so good. We want to look at the liquidity For this, 217,000 is not good liquidity, to be honest. I'll show you why. So if we were to go, I don't know if it's even been listed, GNSH. No, it's not. So what we have to do is kind of copy that, go into that, go there, and that's YouTube. And I'm going to copy this one. Copy to clipboard, copied, paste, import. And if you were to buy 1 ETH worth, no liquidity, want to go to version 2. So it would be, you could get 460,000 for 1 Ethereum, but this 4% here, that's the price impact. So for $2,000, you're going to have a, straight away, you're going to pay 4% for the price impact. So that's not good. You don't want to do that. And this is why you're looking for the higher liquidity. Now, I don't know what this project like, it might just be getting started. So take a quick look, web. So Ganesha token. NFT collectibles, game projects. Change the attitude, start receiving. So I don't know if it's one of these kind of meme coins. The fucking penguins, excellent. New the team. So I don't know too much about it. Yeah, I quite like the website though. So yeah, look for liquidity there. So for example, SHIB, if we look at Shiba, 26 million liquidity. You're not going to have any problems at all buying or selling Shiba Inu. And that's a meme coin just now, albeit a meme coin with some substance. True, we've looked at True as well. Now, there's been a lot of FUD kind of going on about True just now, and this is a Trubit token. I actually think this is a good, this is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum, and I actually think this could be good as doing the optimistic rollups, and I think this could actually go places. It's come right down just now. We're at support level just now, so it has to bounce from here. If it goes any lower, we're talking about 39 cents for Trubit. I've got some, and I still think this is going to bounce. But I think it's going to be a case of really kind of holding your nerve and just saying, okay, I'm just going to hold it. Whatever happens, I'm going to hold it if you believe in it. But there's been a lot of FUD out there saying this is just not true. The address, the Ethereum address is not correct, and everything else as well. But they've actually come out, Trubit have came out on Twitter and said, yes, this is the correct address. They're going to update a blog post. I don't know if they've done it yet. I've not looked today. They're going to give updates in the blog post, and when that happens, I think that will kind of go back up again as well. I think I got it 76 cents. But I still think this is going to go places. So Trubit token, have a look out for that. Have a kind of check out of that as well. ERSDL, that somebody told me about that in a group a couple of months ago, and I didn't do anything with the information, but it's doing well at the minute. Well, it's actually come back down. It's fallen just now 44%, so it might be a good time to get into ERSDL, which is Unfederal Reserve Token. So it could be a good buying opportunity there. A lot of people talking about that one. Elon coin, a lot of people talking about that. Another meme coin, obviously. And you can see these are quite stable. But again, look at the liquidity in this, 11 million. You're not going to have any problems buying and selling that, which is one of the good things about it as well. If the project team members are doing it well, even if it is kind of meme coin. ERN, I think that's going to do brilliant. $25, I think this is if you look at this just now, you're seeing, oh, it could be quite high just now, but then if you go to the macro level, always look at your macro level as well. Look at the macro level, it was up at $75. NFT tokens are going to be coming back, and ERN, Eternity Chain, is going to be big as well. Again, and what we've got, 755 fully diluted market capitalization, that's 755 million. Yeah, so I think that's going to do well as well. Just go back to the chat. Why do you use the logarithmic line? That's just what I'm used to. It's what I'm used to. And if you don't know what we're talking about here, the logarithmic line You can go down here and do log or, oh, I'm going to auto. It doesn't make that much difference in Ethereum. It just kind of spaces it out more. So there's not that much difference in Ethereum, but if you go to the likes of VRA, go to auto and we'll go to log, you can see the difference that kind of makes. So it's just what I'm used to, the logarithmic line, the spacing, I just kind of like it better. Rob Fiddler, what do you think of Cake? 140% APY for staking at the moment. I do like it. I really like it, and I recommended it in my group as one of the calls. If you want to join the group, there's a link down below. It's a free group, and I do calls for free as well. I don't do them quite as frequently as I did when I was in the premium group, but I do calls for free. Cake was one I recommended. I think it was $23, and we'll just have a look at that. That would be kind of way down just now, to be honest. Calls, I think I've got it in there. So Cake, $23.59, I think it was. I've not updated this sheet in a while. And there was a Shiba Inu one I recommended way back when I had 7 zeros, but it went up 5,881%, which is a fantastic run up. Leash, don't know what Leash is doing just now, I've not checked it this morning. But Cake, yeah, I think Cake we can see $100 for Cake. So I think Cake is going to be a big one with the amount of money that's pouring through. That is unbelievable. It's only only a 5 billion market capitalization. I just think it can go higher, much higher than that. What's the all-time high just now? 42.46. So we're not that far off the all-time high, only 20% off the all-time high. And I think it could do well. I don't know if I've got this. Crypto fees. That wasn't crypto fees I was looking for. But this is the crypto fees that have been collected. Uniswap still up there, 3.2 million. That's because the crypto fees are quite high. Bancor, Synthetics, Future Swap. Just looking at the other ones. That's not the one I was looking for. Just to see, I don't know if I've got the right one. Pricing, nope. Nope, I've not got it saved there. So I was just looking at all the kind of volume. So I'll go to CoinGecko and look at the volume of the exchanges. So go to exchange, go to DEX, see what's on top with regards to volume. You can see MDEX, decentralized, is up there. I've not even looked at that. But PancakeSwap, 24-hour volume, $1.15 billion volume. 1.5 billion. 1.15 billion. Uniswap is close behind, 1.12 billion. So Uniswap is catching up again. AnySwap is there in kind of fourth place at the moment. We want to look out for these as well. If you want to, exchanges are always going to do well, even in a bear market. Exchanges are going to do well, but you want to look out for the up and coming ones. So AnySwap. So AnySwap, we've got a token out. So we've got the exchange out, obviously. We've seen it was fourth place there. But look at the market capitalization, 165 million. And we've got a fully diluted market cap of 960 million. So it's not even a billion yet for the fully diluted. And what we've got, circulating supply is 17 million, and we've got total supply is 100 million. So we've got 17% in circulation at the minute. So AnySwap could be good as well. I've never tried the AnySwap exchange. So if we swap, so Ethereum, balance, so they've got only a certain number of tokens. So the bigger tokens just now, so it's doing a lot of the volume on the big markets. So we'll look at AnySwap number of coins, 20. So that's why it's just doing the big ones just now. That's why we've got that much kind of volume in there. But still, any swap at that price could be a good one as well. Sushi swap. We've talked about 1 inch as well. 1 inch, I said, was one of my favourites. That was going to be up and coming, but that's already jumped up a couple 100% from when I said it was going to. And that's the exchange 1 inch. So just look at 1 inch as a token. It's still outside the top 100. Market cap of 1.1 billion. We've got fully diluted valuation of 10 billion. So 1 inch could be up and coming as well. Not up and coming, could be rise even further, but it's close to the top at the minute. But all-time low, it's only 779% of its all-time low. So 1 inch is now a dual DEX. So you've got BSC and ETH on that as well. So that could be a good one to get into. I think I spoke about it when it was about $3. Binance listing will help. That's with VRA. Yes, Binance listing is going to push Verasity when it comes, and I do believe it's when, not if. I do believe it's going to push it to the next level for Verasity as well. BAX is doing some crazy moves. Obviously, we know I was in BAX before. Not looked at it for a while, but we'll certainly have a look at it. I'm not averse to looking at it. 521. Up another 60%, market cap 61 million. Trading volume is 18 million. So what the hell are they doing? What they brought out that's different? I still don't see anything that's different. I know they've got an app out, but they had an app 2 years ago. So they must be doing something different that I've not seen. So brilliant for the people that stayed in BAB. As you know, I kind of just totally lost confidence, but this was we're talking 2-3 years ago. So obviously totally different now. So that's good that people are making money on BAX as well, and people have invested it. That's good to see. Could you talk about True? Talk about True. So we'll have a look at Trubit. It's not True Chain, so don't get mixed up. It's Trubit Protocol. You don't want to get mixed up with True Chain. I think the other True actually went up. So it's down 20% to 53 cents at the second. So we'll go to Twitter as well. And we'll look at Trubit. I want to show you this tweet I was talking about. Trubit Protocol. So where was the latest tweet? So May the 4th. So it just says, welcome new users and innovative applications on the Trubit network. In order to ensure that our community remains healthy and positive, we will publish a blog post answering some common questions. In the meantime, please refer to the official FAQ, which has been on the website for a couple of years. But this is from the official Twitter account for Trubit. So hopefully they'll be coming out with more information on that. I've kind of watched a couple of videos with Jason Tushk, and very intelligent kind of man, obviously, as well. So I'm just looking at some of the comments. There's no communication. I have to admit there has been no communication. Just kind of released this out in the world with no communication at all. And this is why, for some reason, I just think Trubit is going to make it. I don't think it is a scam. But obviously we'll have to do our due diligence and kind of look at it. So what is it? Scalable trustless computation is a blockchain enhancement which enables smart contracts to securely perform complex computations in standard program languages at reduced gas costs. Reduced gas cost being the operative kind of phrase there. So this is a layer 2 solution kind of for Ethereum, and it looks like it could be rolled out. And I don't know if it's going to be used with the Uniswap version 3 as well. Uniswap version 3 has only got about 30 tokens on it at the moment. So you have to still use Uniswap version 2. But this is what Trubit is going to do. And the way they kind of The way they kind of price this, we'll just look at the pricing just now for Trubit. So basically they've got what is like, I can only liken it to a bot, if you will, whereby if too many whales have got too much in there and they try to sell too much, they'll buy back some of the tokens, or they'll burn some of the tokens in order that there's less tokens in circulation, so the price will go up. So the less circulation there is, the price is going to go up. But if too many people buy, if a whale tries to buy it, the price will obviously go up as well, and they'll produce more, they'll mint more tokens as well, so that's going to keep the cost to a kind of base level. It's not going to be a rebase, but it's kind of somewhat a difficult thing to kind of think about. So that's what they're looking to do, but I don't think this is called a bonding curve. So what they're looking to do with that is have the bonding curve in place so it kind of stabilizes the price. That was the whole thing. But way back, this was working perfectly. It was going along nicely up to about $1.30. And then somebody with liquidity, which is totally different from selling all the tokens, is somebody that had liquidity in Uniswap. So that means they're providing liquidity. So they pooled the liquidity, sold all the tokens, which meant it just kind of shot down from $1.40 all the way down to 50 cents. Even below that, I think it went down to about 30 cents at one point, and then came back up, subsequently came back up. But the curving bond does not equate for liquidity. It doesn't look for that. It just looks for whales with buying and selling. So the curving bond has nothing to do with that. So this is what happened here. So the curving bond, I don't know when that gets turned on for this, for Trubit, and I don't know what they're doing with it just now, but there is lack of communication for sure. There definitely is lack of communication. But we'll just need to wait and see what happens with Trubit just now. But essentially it's a layer 2 solution for Ethereum, and hopefully going to produce much less kind of gas fees. It's going to help it, 1 second, it's going to help it produce much less gas fees as well. So if you can get Uniswap, for example, down to 10 cents for every trade, then that would be fantastic. This is what layer 2 solutions are. And Trubit is a layer 2 solution, although it didn't start out as a layer 2 solution because they didn't know there was a problem back in 2019 with Ethereum gas fees, but it's turning out that it's going to be used as a layer 2 solution for kind of gas fees and do other things as well. So I still think, I've still got faith in it, but like everybody else, you're left wondering what's going on here, what the hell's going on. So that's Trubit. Check WEX, new DEX by Vault. Just 1 second, I'll just go into... So I spoke about True, Adhiraj, what about Komi? Komi is going to be big as well, I think. I didn't get into Komi because it had risen so much, but I've gone into other coins that have risen a lot, obviously Verasity. So 872 million market capitalization. It's come down a wee bit actually. Okay, a big bit. So we'll look at, we'll go on to what's the ticker? Just OMI, isn't it? So OMI. It's not coming up in, it must come up in here. It's not coming up. That's in crypto. I don't know why it's not coming up in TradingView. It should come up in TradingView. We'll just have a look. Here. So what was the highest price? So 5/10 of a cent. It has been. It's 5/10 of a cent just now. That's the 24-hour. I'm just trying to work out how much has come down by. So it was 1 cent. So it's come down 50%, just now around about 50% over the last couple of weeks there. So it could be a good chance to get in for Ecomi as well. But because it's risen so much, and where have we gone? Yeah, it's something like 151%, 151,000% it's risen already. So yeah, it does look brilliant, and I have to say it does look amazing, but I just never ever got into it because it's risen that much. Obviously it kept on going up as well, so this could be a good chance to get in as well. It's come down 50%. This is one of the latest offerings. VV only tokens available. So yeah, I do like the look of that as well, but as I said, I never got into it, and just kind of, there's a kind of no-no for me because of that. But other coins have gone up a lot, and I'm still going to them. Obviously Verasity, but I still think that's got 10x in it. Cardio Chain's DEX testnet. I haven't tried that yet, CK. I know somebody spoke about that in the group yesterday as well. Don't know if it was yourself. XRP, I've not looked at XRP in a while actually. XRP, I think SEC, are they kind of dropping out of XRP? Not dropping out, but I've seen kind of some story. I'll just search XRP or Crypto Panic. Court order SEC to give Ripple internal documents on XRP Bitcoin Ether forecast turns green. Here's why the bulls could aim for $2. Yeah, I think it is going to go at $2. Ripple reports double the XRP sales for Q1 2021. So it's looking very bullish for XRP just now. And if we look at the charts, we'll just go to daily charts. You can see that's been on a tear as well for XRP. So $2 did actually hit $2. Didn't quite hit $2, but $2 incoming for sure, I would imagine, for XRP. With all the trials and tribulations it's had, it certainly deserves it. Nah, didn't quite hit the $2 range, but yeah, I think another 25% leg up to $2 before it keeps on going higher. We'll see that, a massive kind of jump for that again. Considering where it was, it's done brilliantly, XRP. So yeah, I can still see that going higher, but we're looking for bigger opportunities. Can you get 25% on XRP for sure? Could you get a couple 100% elsewhere? Yeah, for sure as well. Wirex blocked in the UK. I think they're just not being able to use it from the bank accounts with Wirex. So you can't transfer money in from your bank account, your British bank account, to the Wirex account. I think that's what it is. So I don't think it's actually been blocked. So you can still transfer Ethereum, Bitcoin and stuff like that into your Wirex account and spend it that way. You just can't take money out from your bank account and transfer it over. I think that's what it is, but correct me if I'm wrong. Eric Roberts, send you 6 baht. Thanks for the content. Oh, thanks for that, Eric. I really appreciate that, mate. I just cashed out my BAT tokens as well. So on the Brave browser, you can tip somebody. You go to here on Brave browser. It tells you kind of the reward settings, and you can tip people as well. I've got that disconnected, but you can tip people the way you see the kind of Brave if you're in Brave browser as well. And I'll get that sent through my Uphold. I think I had about $600 worth of BAT tokens, which is fantastic. So I just cashed them out for the first time. And that was for doing nothing. I was just using the Brave browser like I'm using just now. Christian Isaac, Zero and BBANK. I think Zero, I don't know if we'll get it up on. So it's Zero Exchange. We'll look at that just now on Uniswap. It's not giving you full kind of data. So we'll go to another. Nope. Always run out of time to look at the stories, so I'm not going to get time to look at the stories. So we'll go to Zero. That's not Zero Swap. I should have pain in the arse when somebody else is called Zero. I think it is Zero Exchange. Is this the Zero Exchange one? No, it's bloody not. No, it's not. So we just need to look at it here. Zero Exchange 461 is number, market cap 75 million. This is one of the ones I recommend as well. I still think it's going to do extremely well. Fully diluted market cap is 257 million. We'll take a look at, see if anything's changed. Zero Exchange, launch the app. So this is another exchange one as well. The latest transactions. So instant crypto swaps and low fees on the world's first multi-dex platform. This is what kind of makes it stand out. And because it is multi-dex, it's going to be the lower fees as well. But obviously it needs to get kind of used as well. So I need to start kind of using that and testing it out as well. So I'm not going to connect my wallet or anything just now. But I do think that Zero Exchange is going to be up and coming. I think that could do a 10x easily. This is the ones I'm looking for now. I'm looking for 10x's. We've looked for the 100x's, we've done that. Some of them have 100x, we've done that back in 2018, 2019. A lot of them have kind of 100x that we're talking about. So some of these are not necessarily going to take a couple of years, or they're going to take a couple of years to 100x, but I think we're now looking for the 10x's, which is 1000%, and Zero Exchange is going to be a 10x. So I can see that again to $2.50 by the end of the year, but we're looking for $1 first of all. And before this kind of bull market and bull run kind of starts to lose steam, I think Zero Exchange is going to be one of the big ones. We need some more volume coming through there, obviously, as well. But it's a multi-dex as well, so we'll have to kind of think about what makes it different, what's its USP, and the fact that it's multi-dex as well, and the low fees. A lot of people, you've seen why Binance Chain took off so much, because of the low fees. Everybody's talking about the low fees. Once Ethereum 2.0 comes out, then you're going to see Uniswap up and coming again as well. So Uniswap's going to go on a tear as well once Ethereum 2.0 comes out. Hopefully everything going smoothly. But Zero Exchange, multi-dex is going to do amazing, I think. BBANK. This is one that just came out recently. I think it's gone down to about, well, it's 41 cents. It went back up again, shit. So it's up 25%. But it's up and down just now. It just came out, I think it was, 10 cents? 10 cents or something. No, 4 cents. I think it came out at 4 cents. I think I sold it at 22 cents. It's now kind of doubled from there. We sold it once we got into the block bank kind of IDO. But we sold it for 600%, which was good, but we didn't get a big allocation for that. But I recommend this. I think it's going to do extremely well. So got some, again, after it kind of started going up, came back down again. So Blockbank AI, I think this is going to be a long term, but it's going to be a short term as well. I can see this easily getting to kind of $1.50, $2. And you can download the app obviously as well. But you're talking about API here, you're talking about DeFi, the neo-banking, it's just kind of everything in one package for BBANK if they kind of pull this off as well. So you can use BBANK to boost your APY from 10% to 30%, staying here as well. And it kind of looks at that. It's got the team members there. It just looks like a really good project. And you can see all the investors and partners in this as well. They've got some good investors in this as well. So I can see this doing really well. So it's Banking 3.0. This is, if I'm kind of looking, when I first seen BBANK and I looked at it when the IDO was coming out, I thought, oh, this is really exciting. But I remember getting excited about another token that kind of promised everything, BAB, and nothing happened with it. And it kind of was touting itself as Banking 2.0 at the time. Nothing happened with it for 2-3 years. It might be up and coming just now. BAB, I don't know what they're doing just now, if they indeed got a banking license and stuff like that. But this is everything I wished BAB had been at the time. And this is why I like this. I still like the banking ones, the ones that are going to disrupt the banks and become the banks of the future. And I think BBANK could be huge. It could be 100x in the future, but you're talking at least, I'd say, 5 to 10x by the end of the year, I'd say, for BBANK. So it's one to follow closely as well. And what time are we on? Oh, 11 o'clock already, man. Right. If Coinbase add Verasity, boom. If Coinbase added them, wow, that would be mental if Coinbase did add them. And the thing with Verasity as well, they've got the volume there and they've got the community there. Like Dogecoin has got an amazing community, which is part of the reason it's been so successful. And I think Verasity do have that in abundance as well. Check Sato and Verasity have done that already, Peter. Not Check Sato, but I'll just go through the comments because I'm not going to have time. Hi Stephen, keep an eye on Sunday Swap on Cardano. Hasn't been released yet, but looks interesting. Thanks for that, John White. Newman, Verasity is patent for his proof of view and strategic partnership. Analysts believe a boom is upon us. Yeah, I do think it's coming. Chanaka, any thoughts on BCD and Coty? Coty is brilliant. I spoke about it way back before it 100x'd. Really like Coty. BCD, or BC, is it BCD? I thought you were talking about block jewelers, but that's something different. So BCD, Bitcoin Diamond, yeah. I thought it was one of the NFTs, block jewelers, but that's BDC. Bitcoin Diamond, I think, is going to do well. It's up 69% already. I still think it's going to go up some more. I don't necessarily rate it as a project. I'm not saying that at all. Do I think it's going to go up? It usually does when Bitcoin goes up. I think Bitcoin is going to make another big move as well. So Bitcoin Diamond will do well at the same time. Your $3 may come sooner. It's a crazy world. Newman, yeah, I think if $3 came, wow, that'd be amazing. Karthik, did I miss the part where you're talking about Verasity? You did, mate. So go back. You can go back just now and have a wee look. I'll do timestamps after this as well. Husky, key ETH on Binance looks good. Cheap buy could be good. ETH gains could be. That's for key as well. As I said, I'm not going to look at any others just now because I'm nearly finished up. And Doge Father going to explode. Times Square Billboard and Elon SNF this Saturday night live this weekend. Yes, you're lucky to see this. As Doge Father, that's another meme coin. Richard Cooper is in the house. Good day to you. Good to see you, mate. From Tasmania, just jumped in. Good to see you, buddy. And Charlie C1100, good to see you back, Steve. Thanks very much. So I do live every Friday and kind of just get to chat and give you my thoughts on kind of stuff that's going on. But I think that is it. VeChain was on China National TV, basically approved by Chinese government. This is Amazon of China. VeChain is going to be, it's big already, but it's going to be even bigger, I think. We'll just go to one last look at Verasity. It's kind of going sideways in the minute. Not really doing much at the moment. It's going sideways just now before the big kind of leap up. I was looking at Verasity as well for another. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was just looking at some kind of scenarios here. And we can see here, I've not shared this with anyone. So this is the kind of bottom of Verasity. I'll just do this before I leave. The bottom, kind of where it all started, the big run up. And we can see these steps, these yellow steps up here, quite clearly. And they've hit a ceiling, come back down, gone up, hit a ceiling, come back down, gone up, hit a ceiling, come back down. So you can see these steps quite clearly. So the next leg up should see Verasity going to about 14 cents because these steps indicate a rise. It's actually here. A rise of about 150 to 180% each. So if we get that this time as well, you can see 160% equals around about the 15 cent level. And I've done a kind of ghost chart there as well, ghost bars there, what could happen with Verasity on the next leg up. But you can see that quite clearly, these steps for Verasity. And we can see another 160%. Where's it going to go after that? 160, that takes it to 34 cents. And we're just going up. But it doesn't go up all the time. Obviously, you can see these pullbacks as well. So that's happening all the time as it's going up as well. So that's my last thoughts for today. Have a brilliant day, everybody, whatever you're doing. And thank you for watching. Really appreciate your time today. And remember to hit that like button as well. Share this as well and leave your comments once this video finishes as well. Always good to get your comments. So come back and leave your comments on this. SXP, yes, like SXP as well. I think it's overvalued. I like CRO. better. But yeah, I do like SXP as well. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate your time. Until next time, namaste. Take care. Bye now.